What's up, everyone? We're back again. I know it's been quite some time, but finally getting back in the garage to working on the truck. I went to go plug in my truck the other day, and the battery, I guess, is junk. It won't hold charge, so gonna have to go buy a new one of those. But my new control box from Black Flag Lighting finally came in. That's their company. That's where I got my wheel lights from. And the control box, my old one, stopped working. So it's here. I think it got water in it or something, or water or oil or something in it, so it won't work anymore. So I got a new control box finally. They sent me one for free after I DM'd them on Instagram, so they now work. The remote I can't get hooked up, but I can use my phone on them. So those ones work, and then I just gotta wire them into my truck. They're running off of a drill battery right now, but I'm probably gonna go buy a new battery tonight for it, so then I have one. And then I'm probably gonna start wiring them up now, probably. My back ones I can't connect because I'm waiting to see if they have extenders for them, because the back doesn't reach, because I want to mount it under the hood this time instead of all the way in the under the truck, so then we don't have to worry about stuff getting inside of it. But that's down. I think I'm gonna order more rock lights shortly. I was just gonna save up and buy wheels, but I'm gonna end up spending the money anyway, buying the rest of the stuff, so I might as well just start buying everything. And then, because wheels doesn't really matter until everything else is done. So, but I'm hoping to put some, my buddy has some like 15-inch rims, put them on just so I can roll it outside and wash it, because it's very dirty and I want it washed while it's sitting in the garage. So I think I'm gonna start wiring up those wheel lights, and I will get back with you guys. Alright, so I'm gonna put it in here. I have it wired up to the power for the fuse box. I had to drill out these holes so zip ties can fit, and I'm just gonna put it right in there. I put them in there so it's out of the way and not, shouldn't get wet here. So I'm gonna zip tie it up and then I'll get back with you. Alright, so wheel lights are all wired up. Ran the ground over to where I had my rock lights and my LED strips and my headlights. So now I just got to run my wheel light wires up into the engine bay, and then the backs I can't do yet because I gotta get extenders. But yeah, I'll show you how I wired them. So your power wire for your fuse, or your power bolt for your fuse box is there, and the inline fuse, and then it runs into the box. And then I ran the ground wire up through here. I still have zip tied up, and then it goes through here, and then it goes down there into that bolt. So I'm gonna zip tie this stuff up and put the fuse box cover back on, and then I'm gonna run the wires into the engine bay for the wheel lights. I am turning the night off here. I got the first one plugged in. It's working. I ran them into my engine bay and plugged them in. So I got the driver's side to do, the driver's side front, which it should reach. I just gotta figure out how I want to run it. And then I got the two rear ones, which I'm gonna see if they have connectors. And I cut open my old box to see how they were connected, and it's just a positive and negative wire. So if they don't have connectors, I might just cut the line and then splice it into the wire and just run it up to the box. Maybe the easier way. I know it's not the correct way, but it would work. The battery still isn't charging at all. So 20, I think it says March, yeah, March of 22. I don't know, it's a Napa battery, but it's also had a lot of stuff put through it. So, and before I parked the truck, it wasn't really running worth anything. It ran fine, but like every time I go to start it, it was dead. So the alternator looks pretty new. I didn't test it or anything, but we're just gonna go with battery. That's gonna be the better option. So we're gonna go with that. Might go pick one of those up tonight, depending on what time it is. So I just got 3 more of those to run, and got a lot of paint stuff coming up, so I'm gonna be taping some stuff off, getting ready for that. I might have to tear my front end apart first. I don't know. My diff, whenever I put my lift on, I didn't put the diff in straight. I got into a rush, which building trucks is not something you do. So I think I might do that next. See if I can just loosen 2 bolts without tearing it apart, and just see if I can get it to work, and just go back into its place. So yeah, that's pretty much it for today. I might just pick this up probably tomorrow if I come back and work on it tomorrow. So I'll come back and video tomorrow. Also, I just want to put this clip in real quick. Black Flag Lighting, I'm not sponsored by them or anything. They make really good products. So I've had these wheel lights on for quite some time. I had problems with them because they were off of a diesel truck. They weren't, so they were the bigger size, but we made them work. I'm not sponsored by them, but they're a pretty good light company. I messaged them and it took them not even 3 hours to message me back. They've been on top of it, and they make killer lights. I think they go up to 164, maybe if not more. Rock lights. They have magnetics. They have everything. They just released 6-row wheel lights, I think they were. So yeah, go check them out. They're a pretty good light company. And also, me and one of my buddies are going to start doing rock lights and wheel light installs. We have some mirrors and some other truck accessories that we're going to be doing. So I'm sure we'll probably be videoing some of that, and we're just hopefully going to keep growing, and then maybe eventually go to a shop. What's up, everybody? We're back working on the truck, I guess. We started painting the fenders to color match them to the truck. I ran out of paint, so I gotta run to town later and get some. But we got the front fender. It has 2 coats on, and then the back fender has primer, and that's it. But we started doing it last night. So it's all taped off, and the front's painted, and then the back, like I said, has primer. The other side I haven't touched yet. I kind of want to do one fender to see if I'm gonna like it or not, but yeah. So here's the front fender. It's not 100% matched yet, but there's the color compared to the truck. So it needs a couple more coats, but we painted the rock lights and all. Put stickers over the lens so they don't get covered, but that's the front. and what it looks like with 2 coats on it. We're using the Dupli Color Primer filler. It's like a gray, like a light gray. And then we have the GM Emerald Green Metallic, which is what my truck is. It's supposed to be a lighter green, but whenever the guy painted it, he put multiple coats on, so then it was a darker green. So that's what we're working on getting right now. But yeah, I think I'm gonna like it, but I'm not 100% sure yet. Everyone, it's been a couple days since I last recorded, but I've been working on the truck. I finally got paint mixed so we can use a spray gun to do the wheel wells. It's all taped off and tarped off, so it should be getting, I just put coat of primer on all of the wheel wells, so it should be getting paint today, hopefully. And I also made an iPad, I guess it's an iPad holder for the truck. I was gonna do a whole center console, but just for now, I'm gonna go with this and see if it works, and if not, then I'll build a center console. But the truck is all tarped off, and I'll show you some of the wheel wells. This is one that I have. It's got 2 coats on it, and then this one has a coat of primer. It's been on for a little while. And this wheel well has primer, 1 coat I just put on. And this one has 1 coat of primer that I put on not too long ago. So it should hopefully have at least 1 coat of paint on it. I went through O'Reilly's and got the paint code and everything and got it made. So back there's the iPad thing for the truck. So I'll show you guys whenever it's done. Next is mirrors, because I got to recolor match them. And then door handles and tailgate latch. And then I have another bolt antenna that I'm going to color match. And then my Chevy emblem. I don't know if I'm going to color match it yet or just get like a chrome one or something. I don't know. And then, yeah, that's about where the truck's at. My rear main's leaking in my motor, so we might be pulling that so then I can replace that before it goes anywhere. And then I had to buy extenders for my wheel lights so I can run them the correct way, and I ordered those last week, and I think they're supposed to come here probably next week. If not, it'll probably be after Christmas, but we're not too much in a hurry for that, so not too worried about it. But the truck's coming along finally, and hopefully it'll look a lot better. All right, so it's later on in the day, and we're not going to be able to paint the fenders today because the primer's still wet. So we're going to be doing it tomorrow night, and right now we're going to do the mirrors while we're at it. So I'm going to wet sand those and get them ready for paint tomorrow. Alright, so we wet sanded down with 2000 grit. It's pretty well smoothed out for the most part. So, I mean, it looks pretty flat. So, should be good for paint. This is the passenger side, and yeah, I'm just sanding it down real quick. So this is probably all I'm gonna put in this video. Pretty much prepped for paint, and tomorrow we will be painting, so I'll video that, but I'll put that in a different video so we get more. And this video has been drawn out for like a week now. So we're gonna put tomorrow's video in a different, or tomorrow in a different video of us painting. And yeah, so thank you guys for coming, and come back for tomorrow's video.